So, as of February 14th, 2023, I made a little YouTube channel called Frapperjacks, and it is now February the 14th, 2024. We have been doing this channel for 1 whole year, and what a year it has been. Also, by the way, if you do not know the context of the B-roll which I'm showing you here, this is the first video in which I ever made. Obviously, I've taken the audio out of it because it's horrendous and I just sound like a depressed madman, but either way, you still get to look at what my first video looked like as I'm just talking through all the achievements that I've made in this year and how much I've really just enjoyed this and how I want to continue. So firstly, we should just probably talk about how good it's been to do YouTube for a year. I know there have been loads of creators recently getting loads of burnout and all of that and leaving the space, and I definitely do experience quite a lot of that as well. There are some days where I really just don't feel like making a video, but for the sake of you guys, I'm always like, well, someone out there is probably going to want to see a video of mine today. And yes, sometimes I might make some compilations because I really have no motivation, or if I'm doing something and I just don't have time to make a video that day, I'll just check out a compilation. And if I'm going on a holiday, I'll tend to double up on the videos the week before, as in I'll make 2, I won't release 2 in a day, and then I'll release those while I'm on holiday, but one of them in the summer I just took a 2 days break because I needed it. Makes sense, and loads of people probably would say, well, you can just chill back on the videos. Well, I really do enjoy seeing all of your feedback on the videos and just publishing the videos and getting them out to you, so I will definitely not be cutting back on the upload schedule. It will be 1 video every single day, and also I am thinking of kind of expanding my range of content as well, not just from top 10s, but I'm not going to do like 100 days things and all of that. I did do 10 days of Scorched Earth as a Christmas special. That video was an absolute pain to make, a pain to edit, and it wasn't really of too high of a quality. And although, you know, maybe I'm proud of that video and I'm glad that I did make it, it shows that I'm really not well suited to that kind of market, and I do not have the time or any of that effort to put in to an 100 days art video. So I kind of need some more short-term solutions. Top 10s are a great one. I could do some let's play things, but it just depends really how they catch on the channel, because, you know, quite a lot of my general income does come from the channel. I'm not going to share the metrics of how much I make because I do want to keep that private to myself. I hope you do appreciate that, because I'm not just going to go out bragging about all the money that I make from YouTube, because, you know, frankly, there's always going to be someone that's making loads more money than me, and I'm very happy with the amounts that I'm getting, and that's all you really need to know. And thanks to you guys, I am actually getting paid, and it's really nice. When I got monetized, actually, like the strain of not being monetized is actually quite insane, or at least it was insane to me, because I was like, yeah, I'm just making all these videos and I'm making it just all for these people watching, and I'm just making it for people to watch, and I'm getting nothing back from it. And I know that sounds a little bit selfish, and I still then really enjoyed putting videos out, and it's for the fun of it, and still it is for the fun of it, but just having that monetary incentive really does just give me a little bit of a boost. And it takes a lot of stress, because I was like, oh, I have to get this many watch hours, because I was planning to do it in a year, get monetized in a year, so by this time I needed to be monetized. I was like, well, I have to do this in a year. I'm not going to wait 2 years to get monetized, no, or any of that, because obviously, you know, it kind of doesn't reset, but you just kind of generally lose progress. And I was like, right, I have to do it in a year. And I actually got like the first stage of monetization, which wasn't even a thing when I started making this YouTube channel. It was just 4,000 watch hours and 1,000 subscribers, and I think the 10 million shorts views was there as well. But I did the 500 subscribers and 3,000 watch hours. I was well past 1,000 subscribers actually by the time I hit 3,000 watch hours. But I got there in like September, and then I got there in August, and then midway through September I got those 4,000 watch hours. I was already at 1,000 subscribers at the time when I got 3,000, so it really was not too much more effort to get up to 4,000. And then, you know, by that time I'd already been accepted into the YouTube Partner Program. Did it first time, which was really nice. Very thankful for that, and it took a lot quicker than I thought, and I don't really know why that was. Was it just because not many channels are getting monetized nowadays? I don't really know the general statistics of everything, but either way, that was quite easy, and all of that process was nice. And obviously now all the revenue just comes from AdSense, and it's just nice to have that nice, just stable, consistent amount of income which I get every month. Partly why I do upload every day, because I just know how much I'm going to make every month, and it's just like, well, yeah, and sometimes there might be a month which is slightly worse, and sometimes there might be a month that's slightly better, but I don't really mind with all of that. And it might bore you a little bit to listen to all of this, but this is just my side of it. But also, I've really enjoyed watching your side of this and just saying how much my content has just helped you get through things. A few of you have been saying that, and also just like people are just saying, oh, well, you should have like 100,000 subscribers. Your content is just of such high quality, and all those comments just really make me so elated in a way. And I'm just so happy that there are people out there which really enjoy my content, and that you appreciate all of the effort that I put into videos, and you kind of give the same energy back that I try and put into my videos back to you. I know I'm not the most enthusiastic YouTuber in the world, really do not have the most amount of experience. I'm by no means professional YouTuber level of YouTube, but it's really nice to hear that you like my editing. And actually for this video there's like really no editing whatsoever. I'll just put the clip in, and that's it, and then I put a little bit of text at the beginning. So thanks me from last year for editing basically all of this video for me. I know it just looks like a settings menu for most of it. That kind of is what most of my original videos were. Just shows how truly engaging these videos were back then. It's really amazing how much I've changed since then, and I really do like just watching my progression, because as a YouTuber, when you start, you're just like, oh, well, I don't really like the sound of my voice, and my content is just rubbish and all that. And you kind of get over that hurdle in a couple of weeks, and you're like, yeah, this is good. And then you listen to those videos a couple of months later, and you're like, they were really not great. Don't know why I thought those were great. But now, obviously, I'm very happy with the content that I'm making, and it's engaging to me editing it, which is useful, because earlier in the year, like when I kind of first started YouTube, I was really motivated to make this first video, and I spent like 3 hours or something editing it. And that was a little bit stupid, actually. It really did not need that much. But either way, I did that, and then from there, all of my videos just seemed to be so boring to me, and I just didn't like editing them. That's definitely a bad sign if you think you're starting YouTube and you're editing your videos. Yeah, it's fine to think that they're boring to edit for the first few weeks, because realistically, quite a lot of your first videos, like all of your first videos, if this is your first time doing YouTube, are going to be pretty rubbish. And I'm not saying my videos are like top tier, really great, amazing content, but I don't think they're the worst out there, and I know there is worse out there, because there is me from a year ago, and that is definitely a lot worse than now. And the crazy thing is, I've kind of got the same setup, obviously not specs wise, got a newer GPU and I've got a newer CPU and all of that, but the microphone has been the same all the way through. Probably doesn't sound it, and also the same as the audio interface, been all the same thing all the way through. And obviously I've been editing on DaVinci Resolve the whole time. If you didn't know that already, that's the editing software that I use. Would maybe get some kind of Adobe software for editing, but they're really too expensive, and DaVinci Resolve has enough for me. Right, so now we've just got all the past stuff. Congratulations on you just being such great viewers, and how proud I am of this channel, and just how well it's done. Did not expect to pretty much be at 2,500 subscribers with like 20,000 watch hours and almost 1 million views on YouTube. That's kind of insane. We can definitely get there within a couple of months, maybe. We get like 60 odd K views a month, I think, about that. And, yeah, very easily doable to get to those 1 million views. I'm not actually sure how far we're off. We're probably like 100K or something, a couple of months off. Either way, talking about what I'm going to do with this channel in the future is something which I do want to discuss with you, because I want to kind of involve you in this channel as we kind of go forward, because it's all nice doing the top 10 video every day and all of that, because the top 10 videos do get quite decent amount of views, and I enjoy them for that. They're very easy to make. They don't require too much stress for me to make. The B-roll I've already pre-done months and months ago for some of them. Some of them I've done more recently. Said I was going to do a lot more ASA B-roll. Really just not have the time, because I'm really busy with loads of music stuff. So it's nice to have all of that, but I really do want some other content on the channel. And like, I've got other games, like I could do Pixar and things like that. I could do ASA content now because I have a 3090 and managed to get some frame generation stuff working, which is good. I know it's not really supported, but like, I've managed to get it working, and the performance gain is insane. Definitely would recommend you to do it. Probably should give you a guide at some point. But yeah, my computer now is running a lot better than the computer which I had here, because that was a 2060 Super and a 2600 in terms of CPU, Ryzen 5, not the I think it was like an i5 2600 back in the day, something like that. Might be an i7 2600, but that might be a 2700. Not really sure. Either way, yeah, now I've got 3800X going on 3950X very soon, and a 3090, which is a massive jump in performance. Either way, obviously, like I've got more stuff, I've got more resources, and now coming to this time of the year, I've got a little bit more time on my hands as kind of the end of the year's done and all of that. And obviously getting near to the end of the summer, it does get a little bit tighter again, but then once that's done and you're in the summer, it's so chill, and making videos is so nice. And I do really want to ask you out there, like, what content do you want to see me making in the future that's very easy and quick to make? Yes, I might do a few Let's Plays, but maybe some other videos that just, particularly do well on YouTube, and also that you want to see as well, because I don't just want to make videos for the views and for the money. I do want to make the videos that really you enjoy, and the videos that you feel very enthusiastic about, as that is very, very important to me. But anyway, that is all I have to say at this video. I am so thankful for all the support that I have got over this past year of doing YouTube, and I can't wait to do more of it in the future.